Have you ever wondered what secrets lie hidden in the icy wilderness of the Arctic? This is a question that has sparked the curiosity of explorers, scientists, and adventurers for centuries. The Earth's northernmost region is a vast, icy expanse that beckons us to uncover its mysteries. This remote, enigmatic part of our planet is characterized by its extreme conditions, unique ecosystems, and breathtaking landscapes. The Arctic is a land of contrasts, where the perpetual darkness of winter gives way to the endless daylight of summer. It's a place where the silence is only broken by the crackling of sea ice, the howling of Arctic winds, or the distant call of a solitary seabird. The Arctic's landscapes are nothing short of stunning. Picture vast expanses of sea ice that stretch as far as the eye can see, punctuated by towering icebergs that glitter like diamonds in the low-lying sun. Or imagine the Arctic tundra, a seemingly barren land that bursts into a riot of color with wildflowers during the brief summer months. The geography of this region is as diverse as it is mesmerizing. Glaciers carve their way through the landscape, creating fjords that plunge into the icy waters below. Volcanic formations rise from the earth, stark reminders of the fiery forces that shape this land. Each element of the Arctic's geography presents a unique facet of this frozen wilderness, a testament to the power and majesty of nature. Yet the Arctic is more than just a land of ice and snow. It's a dynamic, ever-changing environment that constantly reshapes itself in response to the seasons and the elements. It's a place where every day is, yet life persists in the most extraordinary ways. The Arctic's unique landscapes offer a glimpse into a world that is vastly different from our own, a world that is both beautiful and unforgiving. As we embark on this journey of exploration and discovery, we are reminded of the resilience of nature and the intricate balance that sustains life in this Earth's final frontier. Despite its harsh conditions, the Arctic is a bustling hub of life. This icy wilderness, a realm of stark white landscapes and sub-zero temperatures, is home to a diverse array of wildlife. A testament to the resilience of life, these creatures have evolved to not just survive, but thrive in this frosty frontier. Let's begin our journey with the king of the Arctic, the majestic polar bear. These magnificent creatures have become an emblem of Arctic life, their thick, snow-white fur and layers of fat enabling them to withstand the region's brutal cold. Polar bears are not just survivors, they are masters of their icy domain, expert swimmers and formidable hunters. Sharing the stage with the polar bear, the walrus is another icon of the Arctic. With their long tusks and bulky bodies, walruses are well equipped for life in the Arctic. They use their tusks to haul their hefty bodies out of the water and onto the ice, and to break through the ice to breathe when swimming. Then there's the cunning Arctic fox, a creature as adaptable as it is adorable. With its fluffy white coat, compact body shape, and bushy tail, the Arctic fox is perfectly adapted to survive in its chilly home. These nimble hunters can endure temperatures as low as -70 degrees Celsius, a feat few creatures can match. The Arctic skies, too, are filled with life. A myriad of seabirds, from guillemots to puffins, make the Arctic their home, their unique adaptations enabling them to thrive in this challenging environment. Beneath the icy surface of the Arctic waters, whales, seals, and a host of fish species flourish. The Arctic's marine ecosystems are as vibrant and diverse as those on land, making it a critical habitat that attracts scientists from around the globe for biological research. The Arctic may seem inhospitable, but it's a dynamic, living ecosystem. Each creature, from the smallest microorganism to the largest polar bear, plays a vital role in maintaining the balance of this fragile environment. The Arctic may be cold, but it is teeming with life, showcasing the resilience and adaptability of nature. The Arctic is not just a land of ice and snow, it's also a home. In this seemingly inhospitable environment, indigenous peoples have carved out a way of life over thousands of years. From the Inuit in Greenland to the Sami in Scandinavia, the Ninets in Russia, and the Yupik and Inupiat in Alaska, these communities have developed cultures and traditions uniquely adapted to the Arctic's challenges. Every aspect of their cultures, from their diet to their clothing, their housing, and even their transportation, reflects a deep understanding and respect for the Arctic environment. For instance, the Inuit have long relied on hunting and fishing, using every part of the animals they catch for food, clothing, and tools. Their traditional clothing, made from caribou and seal skin, provides insulation against the harsh Arctic winters. They have built homes from snow and ice, known as igloos, which offer warmth and shelter. Dog sledding, a common form of transportation, showcases a remarkable bond between humans and animals, a testament to their resilience and adaptability. Yet, these indigenous communities are not relics of the past, frozen in time. They are vibrant, living cultures, continually adapting and evolving. Today, they face new challenges, such as climate change, which threatens their traditional ways of life. The warming Arctic is altering the habitats of the animals they depend on, making hunting and fishing more difficult. Sea ice, which they use for transportation and hunting, is becoming less predictable and more dangerous. But these communities are not passive victims. They are actively engaged in efforts to mitigate these impacts, drawing on their deep knowledge of the Arctic environment. In many ways, they are at the forefront of climate adaptation, demonstrating innovative ways to live in a changing world. Indigenous rights and land stewardship are also critical issues. Many indigenous communities are fighting to protect their lands from exploitation and to have their rights recognized and respected. Their struggles remind us that the Arctic is not an empty wilderness, but a home with a rich cultural heritage. The Arctic is not just a region to explore. It's a place where people live, where cultures have thrived for thousands of years. The Arctic is on the front lines of climate change, a statement that is as chilling as the region itself. This icy wilderness, which has remained relatively unchanged for millennia, is now undergoing a transformation at a pace that is almost too rapid to comprehend. While global temperatures are on the rise, the Arctic is warming at twice the rate. This phenomenon, known as Arctic amplification, is causing the region's iconic sea ice to melt at an alarming rate. It's not just the polar bears that are losing their icy homes. The receding ice is disrupting migration patterns of marine species, altering the delicate balance of the Arctic ecosystem. And it's not just about the ice. The thawing permafrost is another ticking time bomb. Locked within this frozen soil are vast quantities of carbon dioxide and methane, potent greenhouse gases. As the permafrost thaws, these gases are released into the atmosphere, further accelerating global warming in a vicious feedback loop. As the ice retreats, the once white Arctic is turning green. The tundra, in its brief summer, is blooming more profusely than ever before. While this might appear to be a positive change, the reality is far from it. The dark vegetation absorbs more sunlight, warming the surface and leading to even more thawing of the permafrost. The indigenous communities of the Arctic, who have lived in harmony with nature for thousands of years, are also feeling the heat. Their traditional ways of life, which depend heavily on the ice, are under threat. As the ice disappears, so does their culture, a tragic loss of human heritage. But the changes in the Arctic don't just stay in the Arctic. The melting ice contributes to rising sea levels, threatening coastal communities worldwide. The released greenhouse gases exacerbate global warming, affecting weather patterns far beyond the Arctic Circle. In the Arctic, the impacts of climate change are not a future threat, but a present reality. And as we witness these transformations, we are reminded of the urgency to act, not just for the Arctic, but for the entire planet. The Arctic remains a land of adventure and discovery. It's a place where the thrill of exploration meets the rigors of scientific research. This icy wilderness is a living laboratory, offering unique opportunities to study everything from meteorology and glaciology to marine biology and ecology. Researchers brave the extreme conditions to unlock the secrets of this frozen frontier, contributing to our understanding of the planet and its complex climate systems. But the Arctic isn't just for scientists. It's also a playground for adventurers, drawn by the allure of its pristine landscapes and unique experiences. Imagine ice climbing on ancient glaciers, dog sledding across the tundra, or witnessing the ethereal beauty of the northern lights. There's a certain magic to the Arctic, a sense of wonder that transcends the cold. The Arctic, with all its challenges and beauty, continues to captivate and inspire those who dare to explore it. Exploring the Arctic takes us on a journey into a world that is both breathtaking and fragile. This icy wilderness, home to unique landscapes and diverse wildlife, is a testament to life's resilience in the face of the harshest conditions. But the Arctic is more than just a frozen expanse. It is a dynamic part of our planet, vital to our global climate system, and a cornerstone of indigenous cultures that have flourished here for millennia. Today, the Arctic faces unprecedented challenges from climate change, threatening its ecosystems and the livelihood of its inhabitants. The rapid loss of sea ice, the shifting habitats of polar creatures, the erosion of indigenous ways of life, these are global issues that require immediate attention and action. Preserving the Arctic is not just about protecting a remote wilderness. It's about safeguarding our shared heritage, our biodiversity, and our climate. The Arctic is a testament to the resilience of life and the beauty of nature. It's up to us to ensure that this icy wilderness continues to thrive. To learn more about the Arctic and how to support conservation efforts, reach out to organizations dedicated to Arctic preservation and research.